welcome to Enterprise Automation for SAP S/4HANA. My name is Jessie, and today we'll be discussing how you can improve your order-to-cash process by automating billing block update requests in SAP S/4HANA sales orders. My guest speaker today is AJ Nayak, Product Manager at SAP Build Process Automation, and he has over 14 years of experience in the industry. AJ, thanks for being here. Now, could you help us explain what a sales order billing block is and why is it essential in a typical sales order process?
Certainly, Jesse. So a sales order billing block is a functionality in SAP S/4HANA. It basically allows you to block the billing process for a specific sales order. It ensures that an order cannot be billed until the block is removed. So this feature is crucial as it provides control over the billing process, and it allows organizations to review and verify their orders before they actually invoice it to customers. So it basically helps to maintain accuracy, compliance, and customer satisfaction.
I see. So what are the challenges and limitations right now of manually updating these billing blocks in sales orders?
Right. So manually updating the billing blocks in a sales order is a time-consuming and laborious process. So basically, you'd have to get into your sales orders, probably download attachments, get approvals, and only then set or unset a billing block. So suppose you are an omni-channel company which is receiving hundreds, if not thousands of sales orders a day. So you can imagine doing a manual process like this can be very time-consuming and error-prone. So these are all the challenges that hinder the overall order-to-cash process and delay invoicing to customers. With SAP Build Process Automation and the prepackaged content that it comes with, which is available in our store, we can address these issues in a much quicker manner.
I see. So in your experience working with many SAP customers on implementing SAP Build Process Automation, what real-life advantages do you see?
Apart from the ones we discussed, it improves the business KPIs such as day sales outstanding, invoice accuracy, and it also leaves an audit trail via logs. It streamlines operations and reduces human errors, ensuring consistent management of billing blocks. It also ensures that compliance is enforced by approvals where needed. So all of these things put together contributes to an improved customer experience and overall faster and error-free invoicing. The real-time visibility it provides enables proactive decision-making and scalability, ultimately supporting business growth.
That sounds awesome. Now, would you like to show our audience how all this process automation works in action?
Sure, Jesse. Let's jump into a demo.
Here we can see the folder structure that is used by the automation. We see two folders, one called templates. This holds blank templates which are used by the fetch operation. The selection screen folder has input parameters used to fetch sales order data. This is usually populated by a sales representative. The input template holds the fetch sales order data, and we can see two columns here marked in blue which hold the billing block reasons, and these are usually updated by the sales representative wishing to update them in the SAP S/4HANA backend system. The final template that we have is a billing block log. This tells you how many sales order headers and corresponding items have been fetched. The selection screen folder contains a populated selection screen template, which is used to fetch the sales order data from the SAP S/4HANA backend system. Now let us run a fetch operation using our desktop agent in an attended mode. We can see here that the selection screen file has been processed. The user gets an email notification that a fetch process is underway, along with the attached files as well. We can see that two new folders have been created here, one for the fetch sales orders and a to be processed folder. So let's take a look at the fetch sales order. So we can see here that two sales orders with 3 line items have been fetched, with 01 as a billing block at the header level and 04 at the item level. Now, the sales representative would want to update the billing block, so I will change this to 02 at the header level and 01 at the item level, just for us to identify it easily. I save this file, I take it and place it in the to be processed folder, where another automation picks up this file to run in an unattended mode. I go to my automation trigger and I run the scheduled trigger now. We can see in our automation job that the status is ready. I now need to switch my desktop agent to an unattended mode for it to process the update operation. We can see now that the status has changed to running. And once it is completed, I will get tasks in my inbox for the approval of billing blocks on the sales order. I have 2 tasks for 2 sales orders. I come and mark them for approval and give a comment. I give the same at the item level as well. And I say approve sales orders to confirm the update in the SAP S4HANA backend system. I do the same for the second sales order and its line items. And as we speak, the update is taking place in the SAP S4HANA backend system. So we also get emails saying that an update process is underway, and we get a confirmation email that it has been approved and the update has taken place in the SAP S4HANA backend system. Now let's perform a fetch operation once again just to verify that the update has actually taken place. So I use the same selection screen file again, and we run a fetch operation in our desktop agent in an attended mode. We pass the selection screen folder path again, and we run the fetch. We wait for 2 new files to be created here for the latest fetch operation. And we can see here that at the header and item level, the billing blocks have been updated successfully. Now you can imagine a template file with hundreds, if not thousands of records, and how easy it would be with SAP's build process automation for mass updates of billing blocks. With that, this is the end of our demo. Thank you.
Thank you so much, AJ, for sharing your insights. So today we'll discuss how automating the sales order billing blocks in SAP S4HANA brings tremendous benefits to organizations, improving your efficiency, compliance, customer experience, and overall operational visibility. Thank you for joining us today. And if you want to learn more about enterprise automation with SAP, then head on over to sap.com/enterprise-automation. Thanks again, and see you next time.